Hey, Jason here at Suffer City going over our strength workout, upper and lower body pushing. We've got some movement prep. We've got a ski erg built in there as well. The meat and potatoes of the workout is that strength piece in the middle, and then we'll finish up with a little bit of some heart thumping action. And so with your movement prep, hey, give yourself a good bit of time here, maybe 10 up to 15 minutes. Get your hips limber, get your shoulders mobilized, activate your core. I've got on here about a 3-minute air bike prescribed with some other stretching and flowing, some shoulder pass-throughs, some other things to get, again, the hips and the shoulders mobilized. That will all be preceding your 3,000 meter ski erg. So we're seeing these 3,000 meter ski ergs and row ergs that often precede the workout. It's not there to crush you. You don't want to go level 10 ham on these evolutions here. You really want to gain some comfortability, in fact, some familiarization of these movements, the technique. When you do this 3,000 meter ski erg, again, notice your breathing, notice the technique. As you're breathing in, your technique and your rate of perceived exertion stays right around that 5, maybe a 6 here. Well, then check your pace and start paying a little more attention to the pace. You don't want to try to maintain a pace that has you reaching on the perceived exertion side and then kind of has you losing a lot of the energy you'll need later on in the workout. So again, sort of like an additional warm-up here, if you will. Be taking some of us about 11, 12, 13 minutes, maybe 13, 14, 15 minutes. And I would probably cap it right around the 16-minute range. So anything more than 16 minutes for this 3,000 meter ski erg, I'd just go ahead and cap it and see how much distance you're able to get at the 16 minutes. But after this, you'll definitely be warmed up and you'll definitely be prepared for your next sequence. So getting into the meaty portion of this workout, the section with our front loaded squats. We'll be working on a 3-minute timer. Every 3 minutes, on the 3 minutes, you'll take your 4 front squats followed by 8 alternating reverse lunges followed by 4 more front squats. And these will all be done with the same barbell in succession. And so you'll get your recovery after that last front squat. So within these 3-minute rounds, you'll find yourself working anywhere between 50 seconds up to as many as 90 seconds. So ensure you're getting full recovery. Once you're done with that last front squat, go ahead, take a moment, recover. Maybe check your heart rate, see where your heart rate's at, notice your ventilation rate, just to see how much physiology you're getting to on these sets. Now we have prescribed 7 rounds. So if you need to scale to 5 based on time considerations, or maybe you feel good after that 5th set, that's okay. So we can look at our round prescriptions here, sort of like a minimum effective dose requirement, and then we'll have an optimum effective dose requirement, where a minimum effective dose can be reached right around that 5-round range. If you want to optimize here, it's a 7-round range. But anything beyond that, you may be finding yourself overtraining. So with the barbell front squats and your reverse lunges, we'll find ourselves loaded moderately here. For a lot of my gentlemen, I'd say somewhere around 95 up to as much as 135 on the heavy side will pay the bills. And then for my ladies, anywhere between 55 up to as much as 115 if you're really confident with that front squat. Again, the higher tier weight load prescriptions there, the 135 for the gents, 115 for the gals. That is a strong prescription. So just be mindful and consider that, hey, after maybe the first or second round, if you're feeling good, remind yourself, I got 5 more rounds of this to go. So with regard to the weight load prescriptions, there you go. That is it. 7 rounds or 5, 3 minutes per round. Once we finish our front loaded portion, we'll move into our final piece of this workout. Now getting into our final section here, we've got our ski erg with our dumbbell clean and presses. Now this is going to take us anywhere from 8, 9 minutes upwards to 13 to 15 minutes, again, depending upon the round selection. So we start out with 10 dumbbell clean and presses. These are hang clean and presses, so you're taking them from the side, clean them up to the shoulders, give me a good expression all the way up to the top. You take 10, then directly into a 500 meter ski erg. Now, this ski erg will be higher intensity than your 3,000 meter ski erg at the beginning of this workout. So grip the handles, rip the handles, and get done with this 500 meters as quickly as you can to get back to the dumbbell clean to presses. Now, prescribed, great optimal effective dose here of 5 rounds. If we need to kick back on account of time, or hey, the body's just feeling as though we've reached our limit today, hey, 3 rounds will pay the bills here. Again, if you're doing 3 rounds, you may find yourself finishing anywhere between 7, 8, 9 minutes, so long as the weight loads are prescribed effectively. And if you're doing the 5-rounder, it should be right around 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 minutes in duration. Now, if you're flying through this, i.e. you're able to get the dumbbell clean and presses done unbroken every round, weights too light. You should find yourself having to break up that clean and press set a little bit, especially on your latter rounds. It should be heavy, should be challenging, and there you go. There's the third section of this strength dominant workout. Now, overall, this workout should produce an RPE value of about 5. All right, now there will be moments during this workout, i.e. at the end of those 3-minute lunging and squatting evolutions. Those will bring you up to higher than 5 intermittently, but on average, in aggregate, you should feel as though this hit the system at about a level 5 out of 10 on your rate of perceived exertion. Okay, so here we go on this strength training session. Make sure you get your good movement prep in, adhere to good movement patterns, full range of motion movement patterns, and of course, make sure your weight loads are prescribed effectively. That's what we want here, good effective doses for that body. Hey, that's all I got. Jason here at Suffer City. Until next time, hey, go be great.